It's Friday afternoon here on Hope Avenue. We are a dog rescue and we've been saving a lot of dogs this week, and I wanted to take you on a little behind the scenes tour of what it's actually like saving some of the dogs. It's been a crazy week, from puppies, from dogs with huge growths on them, dogs that have nearly died. I feel like we're winning. We haven't lost any dogs this week and we are making some good progress. We've definitely saved some puppies' lives. Some older dogs have been given a second chance, but the first dog that we're going to go and see is actually Mr. Pablo. He's in getting an operation at the moment, and we took him this morning, and as you can see from the video that we'll put into this, he had this huge lump on him. It was a massive growth on his tail. He was dragging it around. He's massively overweight, and it was a really scary situation actually. I mean, he wasn't going to live much longer, but our biggest worry was whether he'd survive the operation or not, because he was overweight and he was very old. So we had to warn the people where he lived with that, look, we're going to have to cut this off. Finally found a vet who would do it. We're going to have to cut this off, but he might not survive. But I've just got word that he did survive, and we're going to go and see just how he's doing after his operation. So let's jump in the car and go and grab Pablo. Oh, good boy, Pablo. Oh, he's a big boy. Now the good news is we're back here with Pablo. We've made it back to the land. He is very heavy and very exhausted. I mean, if you can imagine the amount of stress his body was under with that tail, wouldn't have been nice. And it was about 3 hours he was in the operation altogether. I think maybe 2 hours, 3 hours between sort of the time that he was going to sleep and recovering, but it was a big complicated operation. But actually it looks so clean, his tail, so he's doing well. He's going to sleep that off now. And another happy patient. We were really worried about him, but looks pretty good. He's obviously, it's a cooler part of the day now, which is good, but he's in there. He's got his fan on him, he's got a second fan on him, he's got his water on him. But I wanted to just show you the sort of madness that's going on here at the moment today. Look who's in next door to him. It's the Spice Girls. They're all in there at the back, all 5 of them causing trouble. They've also got fans. They're being fed goat's milk at the moment. They've pretty much, I would say, I don't think it's an exaggeration to say they've nearly doubled in size in the last 2-3 days since they came in. So they're in there causing absolute mayhem. Let me see if I can grab one of them to show you what they're like. Hello, who are you? Are you Posh Spice? Yes, you are. Look at that. Look at that little milk belly. The little milk belly. So they've really come alive now in the last couple of days. So obviously there's 5 of them in there. Who else have we got? There is sick dogs everywhere. Who else is here, Valeria? That is Joy is in here. She is, I won't go into Joy. She's got her pajamas on and looking good. And I wanted to find Essie. Essie is here and not doing very well when she got here. But she's getting a lot better. So I don't think it's an exaggeration to say that she nearly died a couple of days ago when she came in. She's in her own little fort here. She couldn't stand up. Very bad viral infection. A big hole in the back of her leg. She was here last year and we actually amputated one of her legs, but she's having a real tough time. She's cocooned in there. Her temperature's come down, so it looks a bit messy in there, to be honest, but it's not. It's just soft furnishings all around her. Any soft stuff. 2 fans again. She was in a horrible state when she came in, but believe it or not, she's looking an awful lot better. So you can kind of see what I'm saying here by we're nearly operating a hospital as it is. And that's before you even take the 2 main patients that we have at the moment, which is Mario, who's getting his leg done, and little Sandy, who I'll tell you about now. Not little Sandy, little Billy, who are up at the main hospital. Let me go and get Sandy and tell you the update on Billy. So I'm out here with Sandy, and the reason I brought him out with me is to tell you all about Billy, his best friend, who went off to hospital. Sandy's having the time of his life. He's playing with all his friends here, but Billy is up at hospital, and I was going to say mixed news, but it's actually all very good news for Billy. First of all, they tested his brain again, because there was swelling last time and it had gone down when he left there, but it was still a little bit swollen last time he left hospital. Look at little Sandy. He's so beautiful. So they tested it again and he's absolutely fine. So the reason for checking that is to see if Billy could fly. So Billy's going to be able to fly, so he can go to a forever home. Now on his eyes, Billy, two things. One eye is fixable and the other eye is 50-50, as I understand it. There was a lot of medical talk and a lot of technical terms, and they were talking about lenses and procedures and all this sort of stuff, but they're going to be able to fix one of the eyes for sure, and the other one they're only going to be able to tell when he has his operation tomorrow, during it. So they'll make a decision during the operation if they can do both eyes or just one eye. But it's good news for Billy. He's been fixed. And little Mario, unbelievably, he had a bad time. He was beaten up very badly. We're working on a prosecution there with Soy Dog, which would be amazing. But he's got his leg fixed. He's got his screws in his leg. He's going to be okay. He's coming back here, and he can now be called Super Mario because he's going to be fixed. So let's just walk Sandy down. Oh, Sandy's having a little lie down. Look at him. Oh, Sandy, isn't that a lovely evening? Oh, where are you off to? Where are you off to? You want to go on your walk? Okay. Unfortunately, we're going to have to go walking again. Well, not unfortunately. Sandy wants to go walking. Sandy is missing Billy, but not really. So it's good news. But the reason I kind of wanted to show you around today was just the madness that's going on. There's dogs coming in, dogs going out. You remember little Mario, who had been dragged under a car. We just sent him back today to his lovely Thai people, fully healed. So we're kind of operating like a hospital already. It's like a triage unit. There's dogs coming in here all over the place, puppies, sick dogs. Billy and Mario have gone 800 kilometers to their hospital, picking up big Pablo. There's so many names I can't forget them. But you know what? The great thing is we're making a difference to dogs' lives. I was just talking to Zoe in the car there, and a lot of those dogs would have died, like Essie. Pablo was on his way with that horrible lump. He wasn't going to last much longer. Mario, all those dogs, they would have died very shortly, and now they've got a second chance in life and they're going to live, and they can join little dogs like Billy and have a good shot at life at least. So it's good. It's not easy doing this. There's a lot of ups and downs, but mainly at the moment we're making progress. So I'm going to pop Billy back in and then go and have a cold drink because there's record temperatures here at the moment. Now the week's nearly over. It's nearly time to go and get a cold drink and relax. Non-alcoholic for me. But if you could do one thing that would really help us actually, just before I finish this video, is if you hit the subscribe button. It really does make a huge difference. It gets the word out there and it helps us help more dogs like you've seen in this video today.